Manchester ana Newcastle hwan ana efa Benjamin Sesko ni nyina ne yese enra ana Newcastle for no ede omo official bid ekoma Leipzig mpanyinfo na Newcastle for the call ye no na package ni nyina no 90 million euros 90 million euros no de akwesi broni ka ne guarantee fee no de first amount no 80 million euros ana add-ons no so obebo ne ho modern bonuses ahodo ni nyina kaboma na ye 10 million euros entu kaboma Newcastle for enra represent 90 million euros and economy Leipzig bobuku no ana Leipzig for efre Manchester United for ka tro mo say Newcastle for the omo bid aba ye twa mo Manchester United se mo ye willing se mo be match bid na mo mfambra se mo nya willing so dia ene ye betimi accept eye Newcastle for bid no eno ne ma enra na me chirechire mu say Manchester United for catch Leipzig for say omunya abotre kakra mfa mo na omu enra no Manchester United for eboabo omo ho omo a proposal omu si compare omo de ba enti Newcastle for nya abotre Leipzig for nya abotre kakra enfama Manchester United for so enra Manchester United for communicate to Leipzig for say omu nya abotre kakra na abotre Manchester United for catch Leipzig for say omu nya nyina na say na Manchester United for a green light and ye free Benjamin Sesko and a pro transfer for no ho because sa Manchester United enya sa green light from pro transfer for no omo ana ye the agency a omo represent Benjamin Sesko so Manchester United for a train pro transfer for say omo mo green light so omo fa bedi nko Benjamin Sesko be mo green light no enra numere ana pro transfer ne Benjamin Sesko e ka che Manchester United for say Manchester for betimi de omo bid e de akwa akoma Leipzig bobuku no enti e ka ho bi na enra e ma ene Manchester United e de omo first official bid akwa akoma Leipzig bobuku no Manchester United for bid no 85 million euros 85 million euros no emu 75 million euros fixed fee guarantee fee a Manchester person de ma Leipzig for no and emu 10 million euros add-ons na sa 10 million euros add-ons no Manchester United achemu mienu emu 5 million euros no easy achievable no games dodo a Benjamin Sesko beba ma Manchester goals dodo a be shade ma Manchester United eno ye 5 million euros ana de achievable a obeka se mu eden kakra no so no 5 million euros enti wo ka add-ons ni nyina aboma 10 million euros ana Manchester for e de akwa Leipzig bobuku no say obi a twen Benjamin Sesko ene de Leipzig for ebeka Benjamin Sesko accept Newcastle for omu project ene omu proposal Benjamin Sesko Manchester United for project ene omu proposal omu accept omu ye okay with two teams ni proposal omu de abre the camp of Benjamin Sesko and they say no Manchester United for Newcastle for twen de Leipzig ana Benjamin Sesko nko for ebeka by Leipzig for catch Benjamin Sesko say e ma ne mba bonten beka say team we no omo pe because Leipzig for ne so omo ogidie say enkosi anwumre team e friend say Newcastle for besa discan bia beka ho enti omo Leipzig for no omo paade on pen say eye bidding war in transfer bidding war no eye ade abeka ne say two or more clubs compete for a particular player enti ayete say sorry dem for the ball eko body any ko 10 cedi we se betua 20 cedi enti Leipzig for na bidding war between Newcastle and Manchester United enti Newcastle Leipzig for catch Benjamin Sesko for the team ne say emomu nka se me pe Manchester say ana se me pe Newcastle omu wagidie se anwumre Newcastle for be start discan bi beka ho so ken Benjamin Sesko a situation no ye twen Leipzig ana de Newcastle for beka Manchester United at the 85 million euros eko Newcastle at the 95 million euros eko ye twen the boy no ene ne camp no ebeka enti ye twen enwumre de ba akwa akosie na sad decision and the Manchester United for bid o me de kono at the press about to Liverpool for ne so because na Liverpool for plan ni nyina na ye say Newcastle for etiminya Benjamin Sesko and omo de Isak bid no second bid ne beko by say na Manchester United for the bid ekono Liverpool for the pressure kakra wo because inside they say Benjamin Sesko die na kuma wo Manchester yes Benjamin Sesko na kuma wo Manchester enti se ba na Benjamin Sesko etusu Manchester United a kyerɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ den for Newcastle so mbɛgya Isak mu after so munya replacement so ama Liverpool for mpa ibo ni nyina na yɛsɛ Benjamin Sesko ebetusu Newcastle ahead of Manchester United se anya saa na Benjamin Sesko etusu Manchester dia between Nicholas Jackson Visa ana brentford say Gonzalo Ramos emu baako ana bɛkɔ Newcastle enti Newcastle for se Benjamin Sesko ankɔ a option no ɛyɛ Nicholas Jackson Visa ana Gonzalo Ramos of PSG enti say de yɛ twɛn de baako akosie na ukɔ Chelsea a Raheem Sterling after the 3 clubs ana aba Raheem Sterling episode tina landing krom ho ayɛ Raheem Sterling de enti teams so move free outside aba ni nyina Raheem Sterling si ompe na 3 clubs a free landing aba for Raheem Sterling no na no na mbeka Fulham de ede kire wo say West Ham ana Crystal Palace omu nyina aba say omu pe Raheem Sterling unse Fulham ewo West London West Ham ewo East London ana Crystal Palace ewo South London enti saa 3 clubs omu nyina wo London no omu nyina aba for Raheem Sterling enti ye nyina ye twen Raheem Sterling a decision Chelsea the person ton it's up to Raheem Sterling so ba accept club baako na wati ni sika no so no we free Chelsea boboku nim na Leipzig e de nkra koma Chelsea ne anope na nkra Leipzig e de akoma Chelsea anope ni nyina no eye wankasa u player wabusa ne ho asem eye Xavi Simons Leipzig a communicate a Chelsea for ne say omo kosoro ba form 70 million euros no mo nte so e na anope sa communication ne ko Leipzig aka Chelsea say Xavi Simons Chelsea kosoro eba from 70 million euros no monte so 70 million euros no e include add-ons so
okay
enti enkoye 70 ye face add-ons ni nyina kan ho na ye 70
60 plus 10
60 plus 10 almost no de omonte so say Chelsea position omugina na no na obusa ye say the Crontina deal na che no ye say the Crontina Chelsea position a che ni nyina na ye say Chelsea person omu ya na omu force Leipzig for edge player plus cash
okay
Chelsea person omu ya na Leipzig give player plus cash
Chelsea ma omu player account
na omu discard ka ho Leipzig so on pay player plus cash or pay cash nko a
Chelsea omu players bebre gugu
on person we include Tarek George no
Tarek George
yes
on loan and I say
loan
okay
some person we the permanent so cry na omu the buyback clause e be ship and Leipzig say omu pay player plus cash
but Tarek George no a good player
by Leipzig for so omu pay scam nko a
I'm Tarek George.
I won't say omu hu say omu player plus cash omu akutua say on clause and share next kana ba form
Ti omu piska be SM plus Tarek.
Sanka che omu seska plus Tarek by betima ko be 40.
Okay.
Na ti aba form. Ana omu hu say sa ska ne de wo form. Enti omu say Chelsea pedia e 70 million euros. Chelsea for so person omu force ya na omu de player plus cash eba. Eno ana Chelsea sa story na be about Morgan Rogers no. At the Crontia Morgan Rogers a story na sa page biem ni say Chelsea decided say o manya Xavi Simons a ana on be sa akọ Aston Villa for Morgan Rogers.
Is Rogers so boy ana?
Rogers so boy no osoro.
But Xavi Simons Morgan Rogers one heavy.
Oh me dey anka me fili Xavi Simons. But Morgan Rogers so about Premier League no ti ase. Enti na ma Morgan Rogers story na sa page biem no. Enti in case say Xavi Simons deal na anye ya ana Chelsea besa revisit Morgan Rogers deal no.
Okay.
It is ni nyina be depend on Xavi Simons deal.
Interesting.
Now Liverpool for a bid echo Crystal Palace. After the Liverpool for submit bid. A 36 million pounds plus add-ons 4. Now kwa 40 million pounds. Omo they call a Crystal Palace for a Magay. After the Liverpool for submit bid no. 40 million pounds for Magay. Liverpool for the call. A 36 million pounds fix for a add-ons. And a Crystal Palace say omo nje says can omo pay 50 million pounds for Magay. Liverpool for say Abranti aka ne contract till 2026 year. Omo ntimi metua 50 million pounds. And it's a Crystal Palace budget 40 ni dia. Omo Liverpool for ni ready so metua 40 no. And na Liverpool for form ho adwen say omo ntimi enye center back a ombe yusu Endo and Ryan Gravenberch as emergency center back. It said the Real Madrid yusu Tchouameni as emergency center back no. So Liverpool decided say omo nya any center back a Endo and Ryan Gravenberch no be use omo say as emergency center back. Manchester City player Jack Grealish. Ni agency Stella omaka che everton for say afi de kwam da ho ombetimi de omo bed ndi aba na om de akwa manchester city for man city person omo ton Jack Grealish emu aye den de ama teams omo pe Napoli aba ho Juve aba ho Atletico Madrid aba ho a lot of clubs anaba Jack Grealish ho say the stellar agency for na catch everton for no say ombetimi de omo bed no e de aba na ken utie story we ya me hu na eye mesere kakra ye say Real Madrid for coach Alonso still na no sa deep lying playmaker role no or specialist on say you players ni bi wo ho mo specialist for particular role na sa deep lying playmaking role no and Alonso say still na no specialist though say adagule ya de e wo sa role ho enti ankonya ya anka Florentino Perez use ne skills and an experience in kofa Vitinha enfambra na Vitinha ni specialist e wo deep lying playmaking role yes say Florentino Perez akacha Alonso say unforgetting na Vitinha no PSG for nton no try last season amfa and I say PSG ni Real Madrid a relationship no ntese first no enti according to Alonso de ankonya ya or specialist was our
on can Mbappe bono
possible ma me no am pass no
nese ne so samba ne sakwa ne kware so ma baby Mbappe we dey so fe no ma
oh eni emfa ho sa say ni football dey misunderstanding to because of the bia
say ko bono
oh eni pitch so asem se pass no one pass eni pitch no so asem by Florentino Perez akache Alonso say Vitinha de onyi nani emfa na ukopie mu Manchester United aso ya I think say week we na be league and in story say Napoli pen no yes say Manchester United so monitor league and in situation on say PSG person mo ton league and in every Napoli na any PSG negotiate pa Manchester United for so say omo pe boy no Chelsea for say nyoma mienu for Nicholas Jackson AC Milan Newcastle omo pe ni nyina no either say oba betua 80 million pounds and I say ebeye loan no ebeye obligation to buy say ombeji loan no bobo season ni we are okosoroba for obe sign Nicholas Jackson enti ye two options teams are mo pe Nicholas Jackson na no either say oba betua 80 million pounds for Nicholas Jackson and I say loan plus obligation
to Italian club ben na sisi wo 80 million
obi eni ho
Italian club bi wo 80 million
obi entia
enso join two clubs kro munya
obi entia Italy don't forget it.
Ebe England wa.
Ebe England wa.
Newcastle ebe timetria.
Say the Chelsea pie body na na say Benjamin Sesko be choose Manchester.
No mo timia ton.
Nicolas Jackson ama Newcastle. Enti de eba no. Na Newcastle ho ano. Omo de eye Vlahovic so aka ho. Manchester so de Vlahovic aka ho. Unze say two teams no be oya suro oya. Manchester suro say Benjamin Sesko be choose Newcastle. Newcastle suro say obe choose Manchester. Enti two clubs ni na obi aso so monitor Vlahovic a situation. Juventus so adjoining race for Jakub Kiwior. Arsenal for centre back no. Juventus for adjoining race no. Arsenal for so omo pay 30 to 35 million euros. On say Juventus a centre back omo kwara wo omo ko disasi so
okay,
Jakub Kiwior e wo ho. Na Phil Foden Manchester City for hu say Saudi for no low key omo tata Phil Foden. Enti on person omo renew the contract. Enye Rodri nkwa Foden na Garnacho so Manchester they say obi ambencho mbeji loan o loan so obetimi e dia ba na mema we exclusive answer na mako Newcastle Benjamin Sesko Liverpool we na medija akwan Liverpool decide say Benjamin Sesko etusu Manchester United afedie omo the cash plus Darwin Nunez ebeko say Newcastle per striker almost say Pesca. Benjamin Sesko etusu Manchester. Liverpool for second bid on the Becono. Ombe included Darwin Nunez.
Edia Kesika.
Normally
akwaji Isak.
Omode akwaji Isak.
Wow.
We a exclusive me di eja wo kwan.
Ederson. Darwin Nunez plus cash for Isak. Enti oran Kesika be saying. Sebia wo she Darwin Nunez. God is send the Becano akwaji Isak.
100.
Say
100 million euros. I don't know.
What 100 is yaka.
That's
what good Darwin Nunez anymore.
So Isak no. Newcastle have valued 150 million pounds and 90 and 100 million euros should give you around 85 million pounds. In terms funds, I'm saying 85 million pounds plus Darwin Nunez.
Now Darwin Lancaster only 100.
David, sir, and your boy the Kotoba say will lose to value. Okay. You understand? As something you know say, football negotiations it does not follow logic. They did not Newcastle expect it. What do you? Let me even expand it. I mean, from run Newcastle dealing when I had it. Benjamin Sheshko, Man U, Newcastle official base number the Akono. Manchester United total bid 85 million euros. Newcastle total bid 90 million euros. On paper, Obeka say 90 million euros for Newcastle. Eso, a chain. Manchester United 85. But football does not follow logic. Ebetimia say Manchester United DNA is sano. Na add-ons no realistic. It makes sense obeje realistic add-ons. Change say obeje figure eso but unrealistic add-ons. It's a total figure in there on paper but ebe deceive you. But what me come on na me ni odi na say. Because man you there no. Meaning say 5 million out of the add-ons no 10 million no. Easy add-ons. But still no ano Leipzig for there no more open. It looks like clubs ni nyanti as you. Last year na Arsenal call bueno. The entire Arsenal team fan said they were insisting say on budget cash down when you release close. The agent Basanovic called Basa Anyi. And now Edu any Basanovic any shares some way come back. Me sure say Edu oha. In Arsenal na be call for this boy. No Edu there o Philip boy no ankasa. Now Leipzig demands your then. Leipzig say boy you could release clause 80 million euros. Bet you 80 million euros cash down or obesa utia an installment there. And there 90 million euros but what the add-ons be can now the sell on akano. Into I never you know. Utia 8 untia add-ons untia sell on wafa. But you know himself financial fair play. So you cannot do that. It's just kakran. So the installment argument makes a lot of sense. By installments, you know, Kaisa Sanka Oji 8 and can I just say waji base figure, which is 80 million. Into clubs and they should make sure say bid na econo 80 million a year base. Cash down. Newcastle they 75 add-ons no necessary but per base of 80 nan kind we an add-ons again it should be realistic we are one man sell on markets no dia ba no ken say ade no nkomo no Casesko de no me see enyema na ekoso no bi suma Newcastle wako hugu eketeko hu amfa uko kire se wuska or the 90 million euros na koye and amfa okay and waba Sesko hu and wasan so akire se wuska 90 million euros what they ato amfa okay senimia no amfa options no so Chelsea wa you've already shown to all of us to say you have the capacity to pay Satan no so be do enche be start like Newcastle ni striker wo say open you want visa and Benjamin Sesko inti say clubs na wo compare omo players omo nyina hu say you have cash na mesuma omo Chelsea the best omo tin be 80 say the name obeji 80 million pounds say wo kan kwa euros bebre. They said, no. Well, let's see what will happen. Ken Hendrick on many egos emra form. Hendrick now he no d 19 years. At age 18, to say that last season na Auburn. Na Vinicius Junior, na come Madrid players and na fanan kan hu. Vini under 17 was South America on a best player or how by he came a dream maybe no Monday no call Castilla go and learn and no did him Siadia kept his cool a dream maybe Benzema said me and passable Marco Vini Wabro he has learned his trade well into said ne wajini dia he ain't just by fluke Ken Hendrick no, and those people managing that boy, they should calm the boy down. Nka sebi obi a wo fi Brazil e dia ba. Senye so na yegege ye na dumre bi ye nyina ye kwaye Victor Hoke versus Endrika. Nka by this time esesenka o she Castilla ho esua de ebo best 6 months bi ho. No what say how the Spanish game is. Whoever took the decision say number 9 no Madrid for omo afemi for me. Number 9 they should not give it to Hendrik. Ken enye ne bonus so. Say the Hendrik ebe boane pa ne say e was so lay low. Pressure no emfaso obi enis onye star. Inti ole low number 9 no what the amfama Gonzalo Garcia sakoda ni failure obi anka hwe o. Because the last 3 number 9s Cristiano Ronaldo as number 9. Owieye or the Karim Benzema mo. Benzema wiye or the ama Mbappe. Inti sa wo beje na mfa pressure beba also. Nkoma na mini wudi no what I say. So let Gonzalo Garcia take his number 9. Lay low, learn. Opren who too much master. Victor Hoke ne on the Brazil bobo. The next play na offer now no so to one. Anyway, yeah, moving on. Ken, man say bear 1 night ago Chelsea release another video the abase omoye special jerseys at the ababon saying for celebrating 120 years. Into Chelsea release just an hour ago say jerseys no man yen bebre a special edition na omo na me pese me highlight here de bi kakra edit manfo na it is important say na say why be ye na fe ye de educate ye ho kakra na I can't see if I'll get it check what up na fe na my way see first of all one thing you observe when say Ken one say Chelsea na say Jesse bi on be ye bia ready ni dem na answer na medi min komo no kra kire no Kent me ma 3 we be sanka obe release dia ba me pese me no di nkomo Ken kakra mam Jesus ne ho asam na me no nka asam kakra na ye hwa de me be show pictures bi Kent obe release dia ma me na old Chelsea na me no ndi ho nkomo kakra me kira niema miensa wan hwe ni ya obe bi sase eye Chelsea ana okay sanka obe nya no dia ma me because sa red no it was significant it was Chelsea near my ya no oyum. Okay, let me explain. The last time I was telling you say Chelsea Chrome Wankasa, in fact London Wankasa no Fulham and Acha wo hopa. In fact the oldest professional club in London ho as of today Fulham professional because kind of Fulham is about 146 years old. Now, it is important to know, say, Chelsea, gas mai, and obeto Stamford Bridge. Now, Papano wanted to lease the stadium to Fulham. Say Fulham for Ninjino Munyusu and a Fulham for Nanji. And on why and I drink so betty. Now, the last time I was saying, say, a Sika 14 is on say, Nipana omo Chelsea those days, you know. Sikafo ano motia mantem wo inti omuko shiaye wanted to have a discussion and omu discuss say makoto Stamford Bridge inti you know still me dey ma Fulham for no so omunye and they said let's have a negotiation yem build the team now be suggest team one and I'm for suggest so many names because I want to rush the story na ye move on menya we na fam me move on inti no and I'm suggest Chelsea no problem but the red na a demo no ubenya jerseys na dia ma bra na ye red jerseys na we very glad inti and almost suggest say yen use to Chelsea na yen use to Chelsea ni nye problem it's on say na e was say Chelsea e use oh very good afi na asemo me ba cho roll mami me ba cho so this is Chelsea na ohwe jersey at that television so I'm sure you would wonder say team benya Chelsea na red ni very important oh keep on rolling nti can o hear screens no so again red way senka men start me nkomo na me ni wodi na me catch say team benya obeka say ebia Manchester United me boa
Chelsea no much red
Chelsea abakwasam pa na me no can because Edru 1954 mu baby na Chelsea esesa omusu en wo ban red no eya senso de even nansen se wa wo hwe Chelsea ball obo wan se kokrafo no Chelsea pensioners for no omutaba Chelsea games pa na Chelsea pensioners so oma senso de eye kokko inti no even today Chelsea pays respect to them na kokrafo ne dia
pensioners
na inti the red na eda ne kon no Chelsea ashenso there up to now they've not departed from it. Yes, now say yeah more pressure pensioners for more pressure say they should have their second jersey being red and as a third jersey being red, but again Chelsea for now they cannot do that, but any jersey Chelsea will do, they will pay respect to this by using the red. But Ken, last one, let me move on fast. Ter Stegen situation, okay? Say they want to say, and now Barcelona called Ter Stegen saying, "Omra number sign." Yes, doctors for ne free, and a boy and say, "Into the agent name for me, Barcelona say, Dabi, signing being you." Now you see, Barcelona want to go ahead and present the document to La Liga for no. But Ter Stegen also see if they do what. Because data protection law in Spain protects them. Say, won't mean fa ne one man come third party abra wombo na manie. And the Barcelona for say, look, as long as it's a wangasa utre statement, cast a home 3 months, they already you have your information out. But Ter Stegen and his people are also arguing. Say, if I say, me home 3 months, and cherry,
and your medical report. And to say, no, Barcelona threatening say, oh, diagra, asamono, a quack court. But you see, the entire Barcelona for a be slow kakra on a second. Captain Sino, our Mujide finish him looks like dressing room, and lots of players support him. So if they are not careful, person, yeah.
Exactly, if they are not careful, situation way a bit breaking dressing room.
Oh, now
exactly. Because Kotuaba boys and some Metuaba and the Amano. Respecting and watch your team minimum. In team Pennyford want to be very tactful in this situation because what time as somebody call quarter one, Barcelona image what say no, what say dressing room, what say Barcelona telepathy, all the good energy of Barcelona company now. You would want to avoid court issues. What's most important? Let's say a dialogue. Dialogue nena Ter Stegen say adia ompe. Barcelona baby siano na eda sports na eda mundo na eda internet so
omudi kande ma unkro Gerard na akwafa we na ba yemfansi we me da say Gerard no Biggie but my man fan to just say ABC games draw no and your winners ebeto screen so sisia na de o win me pacho omudi be mamu sisia draw no o dollar star 262 hash star 262 hash Biggie Bramwe answer draw no ready ebeto screen so near 3 letters from A to Z a winner yen trust
Kedam sir coaches take over a new club, especially when the club is a big club. Coach in the say every portal will be about 2 team in Biano, Obefele. We are no free on one. Obepese on only style of football or Pesa Obono. Obenya the right materials. On betting me a boss are born a dear mano. If it is a big club, not team new with car. Obesha market in no far players are. We are top in that particular position, and also we fit this our rule. No, do my ba. Some man see a kind of only coach. No, said they will be success. That is the situation of Coach Efendi Zabi Alonso. Wafa Real Madrid a very big club. The previous season, now Real Madrid performance. Ninja than yet to say Real Madrid now. No. And the coach and all Carlo Ancelotti Yamaneko. Now you get the opportunity as a coach to take over Real Madrid. Said the team ne sono. Coach the best obey sa team ne sono e sono ho adwuma. Into obepese players on be fit into the scheme of work. And ko benyeska no dia to sa players ne dia ba. Eno na akwa Vitinha and common ni na dia ba because he feels say obenyi obi obetimi a control game sama no wo mfimfin honom. A deep lying playmaker. How this are calm nerves ne beba. No watimi ababa bebo ball e dia ma no. It is a coach in a casa. Now looking at the status of Real Madrid, how big Real Madrid is. Omunya such a player because he's a top class player. Season now you butcher why establishing one as one of the best midfielders in the world. I think a coach in the bar Real Madrid. The performance and the status and the fit in Madrid are conquering power. But Ken, this is the case. Madrid and penny for Nakache coach and say Omunti bin konko fa kwadana na asa abrante ne mfa ne ma. Debi. It is all your coach now was such a situation more. I was say make sure say problem na da honom no obe solve even without buying. And the honom na Zabi Alonso gina sisia. Wa man na clear. Say player friend say Chouameni, the style of defensive midfield no mpe. And it all her matches are Roma Madrid e boa. Player or ye young Adagule.
Me twa no but and say draw in the war with winners in here. Letter H K and Y. Or mama winning
until a torso now will be a first canon.
Say also letter 3 letters from A to Z. Until A to Z, no, dear Udia Babubia, until be a draw H abo, you try K abo, you try Y abo, and gender draw H K Y. Nice one abo. What would you be with you?
Mataken enti Osha Real Madrid ball no mumbo. Any ball a coach in a person or play or you see no as a defensive midfielder and as a deep line playmaker. Aya adagule. But coach is still now on your comfortable. Akwadane bonnet the oyena family. But he feels so being you be your top and many coach in the bayagene. But situation not finding a one. I was so promo met me a hold the fort and the amount. Compare say Real Madrid. Ebe yisi kadia ko market no makwa for player edina ba. Back in me nim say coach in adwene nko so a. What makes a deep line playmaker an extraordinary midfielder? And passes, any accuracy when it comes to the passes. Player back last season, me who say or ye fitter, no Timmy ye Juma as a deep line playmaker. I demand Roma Madrid Bobo Konepa. A player, I friend said Danny Ceballos. The only problem I have with him is availability. Or a player or type play proper. But last season the matches are not tough. Whenever he had the opportunity to play for Real Madrid, clearly or try. Real Madrid near Atletico Madrid, it is a gamer and a very difficult, extremely. Because of the kind of rivalry, any BBA won't mean them. A brand terrible Benjamin Real Madrid Bobo Kunakin or your record in that particular game. Since 2017-2018 season, it was Spanish La Liga anymore. There is no player when you're passing accuracy. Any player friend said Danny Ceballos in the Spanish La Liga. Or 102 passes, or completing 101 passes in that particular game. And the pass accuracy, it was 99.02%. It was our game in Unkwa. And then Unkwa in the Champions League, he was doing it whenever he was fit and available. And the AB and a coach in Agene, Emma player and so. But coach in Mfana Agene Kono so. No more doctors in Indian Wajuma. No one stay fit and Fama Real Madrid because at the end of the one thing, the amount Vitinha Muyehu, almost passing, any almost passing accuracy. No, Sad Yenibi or Dandy Ceballos. The Hianesa Ceballos bear fit. No what to me see a kind, and the amount Real Madrid Bobo Kono. Can moving on Liverpool. And now, a boy friendly game, and I say a preseason game on a Bilbao. There were players and now, you expected. Some bomb homoding. Even those we didn't expect. Ebinum had good games and a performance and then that bad. In Gomuha, once again, Ababa be a player. Or prove the NTA here. Se season na Ababa be no Liverpool man akwanya. No so tie feature Edema senior team no English Premier League no film kwada nimba because or was our talent no beti media ball Liverpool bo no. There are other players and no more money conking. But in that game can I about football team and they say so when your successes are also making sure say every department of your team is strong and every department is strong no say they all starting say your bench and also on your equal replacement and until Brunita I can say a good team is one that is made up of a solid bench. So if Liverpool team the signing Somaya any purchases Somaya any more on problem in the per the signings, the right back, the left back positions, per signings, even backups, there is no problem. But baby, back Liverpool team, they lack a power, the central defense. And they be here critical look. So Liverpool, I know say season na Baba be no, obey here successor. And we have 2 games and Liverpool be Obao boy. Can the first game, Liverpool be Obao boy, no? Omu you see an 18-year-old Nyoni as a centre back. He's a central midfielder. and omode Robertson a partner who is a left back eba beka ho mfimfin honom. It is a game na Liverpool boy and the first game against Bilbao omo anya a typical centre back e wo ho Debbie, a central midfielder who is young and inexperienced, and omode Robertson eba beka ne ho. The second game they played omunya Konate e wo ho Yedim Konate in the ball obo anyhow I establishing who Liverpool in Premier League mu and omode Endo Wataru and so babeka ne ho e was central defense. It's clearly signal a Sunday the man and says Liverpool season started. Not two of their trusted central defenders, of which injuries ka football accumulated cars eka football. It is a Van Dijk and I say Konate. A move back up a crampon one man Liverpool team no problem. Previously, Nipa not debutized on Mumienu, a Jaro Kwanzaa. He has left. Ebeba Joe Gomez. But me for the past 2 or 3 seasons. How many matches that Joe Gomez that me available I fit about the Liverpool Bobo Kono. It's ultimate kind of fan kahon as Obia Obenya GDA any ahotoso anymore. If you are looking at other teams at Liverpool no mobile competing now, people are signing strategically to fill in positions or move to Kruda. And Arsenal is a typical example. Or Gabriel Magalhaes or Saliba. Or Jacob Kivio or Honor Wakofa Christian Mosquera and Nababa Becahon because of a so solidifies our position. No, and I believe that is one thing. And what's a Liverpool attention? It's Mikoso. Every department of their team, AI is solid, left with the central defense. And I feel say Honor, that kind of block and as a barrier, I best stop it. Every opponent from getting to the goal area. It is a honomono one to me and fill it in well. Now the one need to me no minimu bopa so neko ba say injury ba and as accumulated cast bar. You won't get anybody to step in our bebo. A baby as no now a be affected the Liverpool season. So it is a position they have to pay attention to. Some people say season now you remember expectations are man for one on mumiti aken. Na ketwabi on Manchester United. Asamna Rio Ferdinand Kayan, we United supporter ma obumfu. Gina Superm. You have to limit the expectations. Coach, from last season or by, he hasn't proven beyond reasonable doubts. So, bet me raise hopes looking at the performance. Preseason in Abia Baba Gina so, but preseason games he am fan cancer. Ferdinand being a Manchester United through and through, about team leader. Anyhow football goes as a former player, as being honest and blunt. So, could be 15th. In the previous season. Now you bought the new season now between 6 to 8 foot in Babeda Honoma a plus. And then you work on the performance any position now when you're going into the new season. It's really a Manchester United supporter. Just limit the expectations. Last season was so poor. So all you expect the team to do is to do well. And if they fall between 6 to 8 far, they have done well per the previous season's performance.
Okay. Biggie, 6 to 8 United.
Ken
Omayadi. Yeah.
Ken Ode Fatoto. Omo Manchester no mbe compete ne ho.
Match United this season 8 Omayadi.
Ken at least
team there. Mo fanya de for free.
And anything that made to me make you reference to the previous season's performance.
Well, but that's it. Why? Merci about so. And no, Biggie. And no name. My me for